Hi guys. Okay, I'm back for the second part of this little composition series. Oh snap, I need a gift. Okay, so this one is oh snap, I need a gift. All I have is this flimsy one from Walmart. I don't have any paper. I have, oops, hold on. I have some craft cardstock. Oh, I have craft cardstock. I know, I just pulled some out. I just happen to have four. I have craft cardstock. I have a roll of gift wrap paper that just happens to be craft stuff because, you know, I'm like panicking because, oh my gosh, I don't have anything, don't have time. I'm not going out there. I'm not fighting with those people. I have a piece, literally this, I had this piece. I don't even know what it measures, but I saw it was going to work around here, so I don't even know. This looks like, well, maybe, so 12, 24, oh, almost 36 inches, almost 1 yard of sari silk that was sitting over there. I have a Dollar Tree old Christmas cards that have a bird on it because, you know, my gift wrap paper has like little birds on there. So, hello, you always have a bird laying around. I had this and some of these. So, oh snap. Let's get going. Okay, so I went and cut my gift wrap to 7¼ by 9¾ I cut 6 pages. I don't, well, because you get 3 per strip if you cut them, you know, that way. So this is what I have. Now I just got to decide which one is going to be my front because I'm going to cover it. I know. So, but I do want a little green poking through, and they all just happen to be kind of sort of the same, but this green looks to be a little higher. I know, now we're going to be picky, but, well, picky poo. Oh, you know, I shouldn't have cut them. I should have wrapped them, but, well, we're in a hurry, and we're just going to fly by our pants. Now, I'm not going to use my red. Let me move this out of my way, and hopefully I didn't lose it so far. And I know. Oh, I'm like, I hid my ink on myself. Okay, so let me just, you know, if in this you do not have to ink, but I'm going to take the extra minute and just ink because, you know, I like it. And we sanded this down a minute ago with, you know, with our sander. So, you know, I wasn't thinking of doing this. I had a whole another project, but then I walked by, I saw this bird card, and then I thought, oh, literally, if I had to make something, what? And then I'm like, oh, I got this gift wrap sitting over there. Literally, that's what I said. Trust me, it's exactly what I said. So, we're going for it. All right, now, boom, 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 boom. What does the average bird have at home? Okay, so the average bird has wet glue. So we're going to use our wet glue. If you by chance are a birdie that has double-sided tape, go for it. But I'm like, you know, this is all we have is some wet glue. Everybody's got some kind of wet glue. Oops, that's going to mush. So we just want to put it on here so we can, you know, smush it, and it covers it up because we don't want our stuff falling off. Okay. And now we're just going to lay our pages on here. And then even if you don't have gift wrap, you could use 8½ by 11 digitals, pieces of paper, because it works on here. But we didn't have digitals. We ran out of ink. All we have is this stinking gift wrap paper. But let me tell you, oh, in my little head, this is going to be cute, okay? So, all right. I see a little bit of glue coming out here. No biggie. So we have our front on. Oop, I see some more glue coming out here. That's a little more than a biggie. Okay. So we have that. Now this did strengthen it up a little bit, but you know, you want to give a sturdy gift. And we'll come back and cut those in a minute. But that's why I got, whoops, hello. That's why I got this, because that's going to be our little pocket in a minute. Okay, so let me just go ahead and cut this down to 9 and almost 3/4. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 for front and back. So let me just go cut that real quick. Almost 9 3/4. And then, let's see, our pocket, we want to have our little pocket be, I guess, 4 inches. So we're going to take, actually we only needed 1. So we're going to cut this down to 4 1/4. We'll be okay. So 4 1/4 to this 8 1/2. So that's going to be our little side pockets. Oh my God, they're just around the corner. No, their plane got in. And they're like, why does it feel a little damp? Oh, it's just the humidity here. Now make sure that, now that we made our hole punches, that we pull our paper back so we don't see it. My gosh, what? I must have something in my thing that doesn't belong. Well, definitely the pen, because usually my stuff fits in there just right and doesn't get stuck. But I've definitely got some friends in there. Okay, so now I'm just going to use the side of my composition book and trim, that's my ruler, and trim the edges of my paper. I know. See, I told you the first one could have been a lot easier, but I was using scrap paper. I mean, scrapbook paper, so. Alright, so we got that. Oh, that didn't do so well. So let me come back. I guess because it's still a little damp. Let me just come back with my scissors and make that more straight instead of jiggy. We didn't want to get jiggy with it. Okay, so we have that. I can tell. I know. I can just see that little piece of roughness there. There. Alright, so we have that. Isn't that cute already? I know. So, now we're going to open it up. We're going to get another one of our pages, and we're going to use this one that has the little bird trees on it. Just, oh, yay, he's not the right size. What the heck? See, these things are never the right size. Make me have to go cut another piece of paper. Jesus. Oh. Alright. Snaps. Well, obviously, I was not paying much attention, but, well, we're just going to ink around it because you're not going to be able to see. It's not going to be that bad. And then we're going to have our other pocket on here. So that's going to be 4 1/4 in. So we need to cut this one. It looks like just if we folded it in half. Yep. Let's just fold it in half and cut it. That way we'll have our front and our backs. And I can't believe I butchered that as bad as I did when I was chopping it. That's because I was in a hurry. So slow down, take your time, and get your gift wrap paper unrolled. All right, so we're not going to see here because it's, well, let me make sure, because it's going to, oh my God, that, I mean, if that was not, okay. This one is a hair longer. Well, okay, that's what we're going to have to do, and we'll have to cut another one. All right, so we're not going to see that, so we have to ink, and we'll ink around there in a minute. All right, so don't be so crazy when you do this. Take a little extra time and make sure you measure a little better than I did. But hey, if it happens, that's why they made ink. Ink and washi. Ink and washi are our friends. They cover up so many flaws. Okay. Let's put this on here. And we'll just let a little white show there. So that way, when we ink around it, it looks like, you know, it was on purpose. Even though we know doggone well it wasn't. Shut up, honey. Give me a minute. My God. I'm trying to make a gift. All right, so just want to make it feel realistic. Shut the door. God, give me a few minutes. See, you made me tear the paper. Dadgummit. All right. So, now let's ink around here because that is going to be showing. You know, and if you wanted to, just glue the whole piece of paper on the bottom, I mean, onto it if you didn't, you know, want to have to cut it. Because, you know, apparently it didn't make any difference because I made it too thin. But, whoop, we're doing this. Oh, I know. I mean, this is just going to be pretty. I'm sorry. I'm really liking it. I need to put my glue sideways. Oh my gosh, I just had the Nickelback Animals song in there because he parked his car sideways. Oh, because his dad, no one knew that they were missing. Oh Lord, the keys must have fell out of the ignition. Oh, okay, anyway. So that's had a few minutes to dry, so let's go and trim around the edges. Around the edges, I should say. Sort of, kind of. You know, I'm telling you, I've never liked that chomper, whatever it's called. It's never worked really good for me. I see some people and they're just like, oh, they cut one piece of paper just fine, no problem, no nothing. Nope, not Candace. All right, let's ink around here so we can cover up our oopses. No, it's not been long enough. Jeez, go away. Y'all know you have kids and husbands and dogs and everybody else that just, as soon as you start doing something that you need to do, they just want to be up your butt. Okay, so there's our front. I know. Isn't that cute? And we did stiffen it. It's not as stiff as that other thing. Oh, let me tell you, but when the glue dries, it will. So let's go and do our back. Okay, so we're not worried about what our back looks like, other than, good golly, Miss Molly. Yes, look at that. How did I even cut something that short? That was my whole problem right there. All right, so, oh, jeez. all of them was a problem. I might have to recut it. Because my... Oh, it's not so bad. Okay. Alright. I might have saved my booty on that one. Alright. Alright, let me cut, because this seems to be the shortest part. Let me cut about a ½ inch off of here. You know, it is kind of hard to unroll gift wrap to, you know, cut it, especially in my little space. But if you have a table or the floor, I should have just got on the floor and rolled that puppy out and cut it with my craft knife. But no, I did not do that. And see, I'm paying for it with this little bit of panic, because some of my, oh, let's just go ahead and do this, because some of my black and white was showing through. But it's not that bad. It's fine and dandy. Okay. It needed to be inked anyway. Alright, so now we're going to put this on here, and then alright, just do it, Candace. We don't have time. John's whining. The dogs want something. They need to go out. John's busy. What? No, I don't know. I'm just trying to, like, you know, panic. I know, I'm supposed to, and I can hear y'all like, oh my God, don't craft like that. You're bad enough. We don't need any extra stuff in there. I understand, y'all. I'm high-strung as it is. I don't need to add any stress to it, huh? Nope. Sorry, I apologize. Let's just get this done and not bring any extra grief. Oh, Candace. Okay. I guess John must, speaking of John, John must be getting ready to eat something or make something, because I hear little people tiptoeing and tatter-tattering around the island upstairs. Oh, I didn't give, John forgot to give Mia her medicine this morning, and I totally forgot. Doggone it. Well, I have to give her a snack in a minute. You know, I really like this little gift wrap thing, this paper. This is going to be cute. All right. Let me turn it over and smush it back here. Now, let's see if we can go ahead and trim our side, which, yes, it let us. And try to go around. Oh, that worked that time. And then I see a little hanging off here, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that worked just great. So let me just go ahead and ink here. Alright, so there's our front. Like I said, it's good. It's much better than what it was. Oops. And we need to go ahead and get our back. This will be this, so we'll go ahead and ink it. And again, this would be pretty if you, you know, if you wanted to put some rub and buff around there, some gold, just to make it a little more rich, but I think by the time we're done, it's going to be just rich enough. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Let's make sure we're going to have enough space, and the answer is nope. Alright, and I don't know if any of these are going to be, here's one tall. Oh, I might have just got away with that one. Okay, so here. And you know, since it's the back, let's just go ahead and glue this whole thing on here and stiffen the stiffen our back up a little more. I know I probably should have just did that on the front, but I was trying to chimp out, you know, going, oh, I only have this little piece of gift wrap paper left. No, we had enough. I mean, you know, the main thing is to get around the edges, so when you smush it, your edges will be covered. I know this stuff's so thick, you can't even tell if you're getting it on there, but it is. It's on there. It's also just got on my table. Okay, I just want to leave a little bit of white around so we can ink it, so you know it all looks like we were meant to be, that we meant that. All right, now we're going to squish it. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. All right. Like I said, we're just working all that glue out underneath there so it can be flat and cover as much as you can underneath there. All right. And I guess we'll just go ahead and give the back a squish too. Oh yeah, that's firming up good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our this pocket glued on here while we're waiting. Glue up because that will be a permanent glue spot if I don't clean it. Okay, because that glue means business when it's after it sets up. I mean, it takes like probably 30-ish minutes for it to set up, and then, you know, like all other glue, after 24 hours, boy, that's some permanent glue. Okay, so let me trim, see if we can punch our corners. Kind of sort of let me. We'll still have to go back and trim it. I know. I'm just trying to trim. And as usual, got to go around because it didn't, you know, get the paper. Okay. And then this one too. Alright. And then let's ink around the edges. Cover our little white up. Whoops. Alright. So there's our little pocket. So we have our front and our back covered. And see how this kind of pokes out? If you just go and hit it with some ink, or you sometimes, you know, if you really want it to be precise, you just got to go in there and take sections and chomp it so the corner rounder equals the same. Which, you know, I'm probably going to do it. All right, so we have that. Now, let's let our front and our backs are done. We have pockets. Now we're going to do our little front. So we're going to take a Christmas card. I know it's glossy, but oh well. That's all we had. Okay, so let's see. We want to, oh, I'm going to have to save that for something else. So let me just cut this on the side. So we'll save that because that'd be a good little tuck spot somewhere. All right, and then let's see. We might need trimming it right there. And then we want to take off Merry Christmas because, you know, we want them to be able to use this year-round and not just at Christmas time. Oh, I have the shakes. I'm going to have to go get something to eat. So we have that, like that. Then I have this little piece of whatever. I thought we could put this behind there. I know it's not anywhere near shape, form, even, but, well, you know, neither am I. So we'll just try to trim this off a little bit so it's not so jaggedy. I mean, this was literally in my sewing room, and I was like, oh, that would fit. So that's how this came to be. So we have this and that. Now I'm trying to decide. Did I drag? Oh yeah, I have these. Because we know whoever we're giving this to, you know, they like shabby chicish type stuffy. But we're definitely going to have to, whoops, use our Fabri-Tac. And I'm thinking, let me round these edges. And we'll ink them real quick, just because, you know, that white's messing with me. Okay, much better. All right, and we'll put him on here. So and I need to have room for what I'm doing here. So, okay, let me just go ahead and do my here first. So, back here, I want to, let me see. I guess I have to use a ruler because my table's out of whack. All right, so we have 9. So if I guess we'll go up 1 inch. We'll go 1 inch, and is that 1 inch from the paper? Yeah, 1 inch from the edge of the paper, and 1 inch here. Okay, so, and then I have a hole puncher, and I want to punch, you know, as far, am I in frame? No. Okay, I drew a line, 1 inch from my paper and 1 inch from there, and I have my big hole puncher, and I'm gonna find my dot. There he is. And I'm going to punch to the left of the dot towards the inside, make a hole. And then the same here, I found my little dot. I'm going to make a hole right here. Okay, so we did that. I know I haven't done this before, but I'm thinking it's going to work just like, you know, other stuff works. Let's put, I don't know, let's put some reinforcers in here just in case. Do I have any? All of mine are, where's my white? There's some whites. I need to brown them up. Here, we'll use the back of this since I'm not going to be using it per se. And we'll just darken some dots to go with our... I know this is real heavy-handed. I just re-inked it, so... Alright. Okay. Oh, I got some ink on there. Doggone it. Alright, so we're going to take and put our little reinforcers on here, just because this is where our ribbon's going to be, and it just makes it look a little more finished off anyway. And we'll go ahead and put some on the back. Well, my ink hasn't finished drying, so it's kind of coming off on my squeegee thing. Alright. Okay, so we just had to, do a little more finishing touch. Now we're going to take our scrap of this, and I'm trying to decide, do I want this on the inside and this on the out? Yes, I do. Okay. So we're going to thread it this way, through here, and through there. Oops, got some stragglers. I know, you always have stragglers on Sorry Silk. I don't understand the rage. Anyway, so that's our back, and then we just have this little ribbon inside there, no biggie. But now, this is going to be how we tie our, what you dinky, our little notebook closed. So let me go ahead and tie it, so we know where we're going to be putting. Oh, got stuff on me. Where we're going to be putting our little cardinal now, and this. Okay, so still need to put that underneath there a little bit in here. Okay, so that's a good spot. All right, so I know. I just needed to see to make sure it's going to go. All right, so now we got to get our fabric tack out. Oh, I should have had it turned upside down. Oh my gosh, this stuff is just jumping all on me. Oops. My top's glued on. There we go. Alright, so just because this material likes to fray, but that's what I had back there. Oh my gosh, it's not coming out. Oh, there it comes. Any other time it's volcanoing, but no, need it, and it doesn't. Let's do a two-hander. Oh my gosh, I guess it got cold down here for it. Am I using Fabri-Tac? Yeah. You loosen the lid, maybe I got too much pressure. Well, yeah, see, now it's going to gob out everywhere. Let me just go around my edges. Especially over here, you know, where the tie is going to be. Because it's going to get a little extra work out there. And then we're we're going to seal our little ends down with our little thing. All right, let me see. Now it's not going to stop. Stupid stuff. All right, let me just get my paper towel so I don't get it all over me. And I'm probably going to use it again to put my bird on there, since it's kind of a glossy card on here. Put our bird on here. Let me get my junk back. And we'll bird it up. All right, you can stop now. I'm telling you. Whoo-wee. All right. Put a little birdie on here. All right, so we have our little bird. Now, you know, if you have time, you can make your pockets in here, but we're just decorating our front and backs. I know. Because we were really in a hurry. So this is going to, you know, tie on here. So now I want to put some holly. Some holly on there. And we have some little colored flowers. I think the white's might get lost. Oh, I didn't realize there's two different little designs of flowers. Well, okay, let's take and put opposite designs. Uh-oh, these are stuck together. Lord, John's got Molly out on the porch. She's up there just a hooping and a hollering and a barking. All right, and then let's see, a little piece of lace. Oops. Oh, my gift wrap's falling because he doesn't belong here, but right now that's where he's at. Let me grab a little piece of I can't believe I just chopped that off without, oh, and look, I found this laying there. Gift wrap still trying to fall. God, Lord. So I'm wondering, well, you know what I just wondered. I wondered, yep. Okay, so we're gonna glue that on there. And see, if they're a journal maker, they can always chop this off and put it on a journal, huh? That's a thought. Or a topper. Good grief. That stuff's everywhere. Alright, and let's get our little fabric-y ephemera thingies on here. I know that's a blob, but it was coming out. I mean, it's just, you know, typical volcano. I swear they do that on purpose so we have to buy more. You know, I might just put a white down the side because it's pretty. And there, under an hour. We just got to hold our fabric tag down for a few minutes. And then, like I said, if you wanted to go in there and, you know, put a pocket inside, you got time. Oh, but truly, a gift, start to finish, under an hour. And isn't that a pretty little gift? You know, I don't want to put anything over here just because, you know, it's going to be tied and it might fall off. Whoops. But there, I mean, I'm sorry. Isn't that sweet? Oh, look how pretty. And then, you know, we have our back, and that's, you know, our tie in the back. Oops, our tie, let me get in the thing. Our tie on the back, and then you open it up. And this is our back. Then you have your pocket back here. Scraps inside the thing. Okay, you have your little tie back there. And then here's our front. And then this is our little thing. I know. See, I'm looking at it too long. I'm thinking about putting some of this on here. Because it's scrapped and it's laying here. So, my nose is getting cold. I might have been down here too long without the proper clothing. I know. Sit around here for 5 minutes. I'm going to put something on you. But it needed something. So we have lace washi over here. And then when we tie it, you'll have that little thing poking out. So it's not just so, you know, naked. Oh. I know I can't tie it yet because that's not dry. But I do. I really love this. And like I said, I hope you give it a shot. I mean, you can't mess this one up. I mean, you truly saw me do this from start to finish in 1 hour. It was just something that was in my head that I thought, you know, what if you truly needed a gift and you didn't have anything but an old Christmas card some scrap junk, some gift wrap paper because you ran out of paper. And, you know, they're not really into holidays or whatever, but, you know, they're a bird lover. Well, it's too bad because that's what they're getting is a cardinal. And then inside it's just a nice little notebook for them to write in. Even for if it's a teenager or whatever who goes to school, they can, you know, they can write in there. But I think anybody would love this. So, all right, let me see. Is that dry enough? Nope, I'm still sticking. But, oh, I know I wanted to tie it so I can show you, but I think I'll be okay. But isn't that cute? I know. See, I could just like play in this stuff and knock them these things out. Oh, all right. Are you seeing? So there we go. All right. So there's you. An oh snap. I need something quick and easy that's not as detailed as the other one, but I mean, I'm sorry, the other one is just cute as can be. And but we truly made, within 2 hours, we made 2 different kinds of journals. This one is, you know, just got a little more umps in there. And, I mean, composition notebooks. And then, like I said, this one here, I think I need to pull, this needs to be pulled a little more. You know, everybody ties differently. And then this one, literally, we just took some gift wrap paper, some cardstock that we had, and we decorated the front and inside of that. And, oh, I know. And then you could always, like I said, if you want to go a little further, pull you, let's see what we have. I know. You know where I'm going. Washi tape. Where's my big washies? My big plaid. Oh, I was supposed to do that with the other one, but I didn't. Well, you know, there he is. This will go with it. And we'll just put this washi down. Where's my art glitter glue? We'll just put this washi down here just to kind of finish it off a little more. Since we still have time in our hour, I know I still have 11 minutes left, even after running my mouth trying to waste some time. Alright, let's stick him on here. Because, you know, your husband's left, your kids went somewhere else, the dogs fell asleep because you were ignoring them. So all in all, you did a good job if you got rid of all of them. Oh, that's pretty. That just kind of finishes it off. Let me get my craft knife. I just cut the end off with the craft knife. That's all I did. I know I'm out of frame. And then we'll just come, oops. This needs to be trimmed a little bit more. There we go. All right. And then we will just go and do this to the front too. All right. So just know if you're expecting a gift, I need to have a good 2-hour notice. No, you know, because I got to pick up all the mess and, you know, all that good stuff. But you don't even have to gift wrap it. You can just put a sweet little Christmas tag on there that says to and from, and dangle it. Oops. I know. I got to trim this. I don't even know why I bother. can't come at this way with my left hand. So let me just lift that up so I can snip down there. Okay, there. Alright, so we got some washi on the front and back to just make it look a little more finished. And then I know I'm probably going to go and put a pocket in the front. Now just so you, well, since we still have all this time, I'm going to take my big thing, my hole puncher, and I'm going to lift up a handful and start chomping the edges, just because, you know, they're poking out, because they're never the same. I don't know what the deal is. So just, you know, you just go through. Can you see? No. Just go through, grab a handful, however much you know that you can smush in that thing. And just round the edges off a little bit more. And that's just so it matches your front. Because, you know, these are not perfectly round. Well, neither's this thing, because it doesn't. Oh, I don't think I even got that in the hole. No, I sure didn't. Well, that's because I have too much papers in there. Oh, my glue's falling down. Okay. Just like I said, so the curves match your, I'm slinging that all around. Match your front and back. Whoop, that's way too much. Alright. And you just want to try to, you know, make them as straight as you can when you're going to cut them. That's why sometimes, you know, you hold it up in the air. And you just got to flip your book around. So hopefully your stuff's dried before you start doing this. I can't even grab my papers. There we go. I heard it that time. Oh, but let me show you. See how these we've snipped? And now they're, you know, more in line with this. So that just, you know, adds a little bit more to it. So I'm going to go and do that all by myself. But there's our little under 1 hour cute little composition notebook that we needed, because we had got invited somewhere, needed a gift, or we just needed a gift and we didn't have anything. And we didn't have anything else to put in there except gift wrap paper. But there. Alright. So, I'm off. I will see y'all on the next video. I'm going to go get these uploaded, so I will have something for today. And then I will see where I'm at. I don't even know. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. I hope you enjoyed these. And like I said, if you've always wanted to make one but just wasn't quite sure, you know, my first one was a little bit, you know, took a little more time because there's a little more detail. But even not with all the extra stuff, it's just really cute as can be. So go make you one. Just, you know, even if you wanted to make a journal and are afraid to make a journal and never made a journal, make one of these and you will see that it's not that hard. And then the next step, you jump in and make you a journal. So, alright, lots of kisses, lots of love. Y'all have a great day and a blessed day. And go make one. Bye, guys.